Hey, welcome back, my YouTube friends. All right, we are going to continue our journey with our Spring Garden Folio chipboard album that I've been teaching you. This is part 4. And in the last video, we got our chipboard frame and we got our pocket here. Oh, very nice. And I think I'm going to be adding some stuff to this. You know me, I I never know when to stop, correct? So I think we're going to add a few things, but first I want to kind of get this done and this done over here before I add a few things. But we've got quite a bit of room to where we could add a few things. All right, let's get to work. You can purchase the tutorial over on my website. I will put the link down below for you. I will also put the link if you're just now catching this and you're like, what are you doing, Vanessa? I will also put the link down below to the very first class and then where I done the walkthrough of this album. And that album, I used the Love Notes collection. This one, I'm using the Spring Garden collection from Simple Stories. Okay. So you can go purchase the tutorial. Okay. And when you purchase the tutorial, you get the cutting guide, the written instructions, and I will put all the process videos in there. And I'm giving you 2 options here for a waterfall or a junk journal that you can put in here. Totally up to you what you would like to do, but I will show you both ways on how to do that. And if I add any extra videos that I'll put them inside there. I don't see me doing any extras, but you never know. Okay. I don't want this thing to be 15 videos long on YouTube. Okay. So, if I get to a certain point, we'll see. All right. So I picked out this paper right here. I think I'm going to put this right here. I like that. Because this piece of paper just attaches, and then on the back side we'll have a pocket. Okay, so I think let's do this. It has a little bit of the white showing. Let's go 8 3/4 by I like it about right there. So 5 3/4. So 8 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay. So I want this design. So I'm going to cut my strip off because you guys all know me. I will use the strips, these branding strips, in my designs. Okay. So first, I think I want to cut my, what did I say? 5 3/4. So first I'm going to cut my 5 3/4. Okay, so I have that piece left, or that piece, whichever one I choose, by 8 3/4. 8 3/4. Ooh, that would make a lovely pocket. Ooh. Yeah, that would make a very nice pocket. All right, so this is going to go here. So let me get this inked because it's got to be done before we glue it on. All right. So bear with me while I ink it. Yeah, I think I'm going to be adding a couple of things. I already have a couple of ideas. And when we glue this, we just glue 3 sides. Okay, we're just gluing 3 sides. This is all we're doing. And that way we have a tuck pocket on the back side of this. All right. Yeah, this is why I don't ink when I'm recording a lot of videos, because it takes time. Who wants to watch someone ink their paper? Unless you like the sound of it. It is kind of noisy. All right. So, I'm going to leave just a little bit of border. I like the white. And then when we flip it over, then see, we'll have a little tuck pocket here. Okay. So let's do this. Okay, how I do this is I put this where I want it. And I just pick it up with my finger. And that tells me where I need to stop gluing. Okay. So I'm just gluing 3 sides is all I'm doing. Right along the edge. Then I just kind of estimate it on this side. All right. I'm going to try and put her where she needs to go, because the more you move it, the more you smear that ink around and you lose some of your pocket. Okay, so you want to be kind of precise when you go to put it down, because if you move it around a lot, that glue will stick and you lose some of your pocket. Okay. So there's that. Now we have a little tuck spot right here to where you can put things. Oh yeah, love that. All right. So we got that. Over here, I think I want to use, do I want to use that one? Let's see, what other colors do we got? We got the gray. Ooh, what about the blue? Oh, I like the blue. That is pretty. Okay, so we had the little strip. We had this strip left. So when you open this, if we have this strip over here with the photo mat here, I think that'll work. Let's do it. All right, so this piece here, we go 2 1/8 by 8 1/4. So 2 1/8, 2 1/8 by 8 1/4. Okay. So that's going to go there. Okay, let me put my scraps over here. Now, if we do our photo mat, I've got some of my paper cut, so I want a photo mat, but I want it done in the blue, then my photo mat. So, my photo mat, I'm going to go 7 1/4 by, I got my photo mats at 4. So if we go 4 1/2, yeah, let's go. Okay, let me cut my strip off. Okay, so now I'm going to cut my photo mat. What did I say, 4 1/2? So I'm going to go 4 1/2. And I think I said 7.5. All right. All right, so let me ink this piece. All right, let's stick her down. All right. So now this is going to go here, and then I'm going to have my photo mat. And then so down here, we can put some embellishments. You know, we could do like the little birdhouse. Oh, how cute. Let me see what else we got. Oh, that is sweet. Some boots. Ooh. Oh my gosh. That is stinking cute. Now, I always look to see when this is closed what that's going to look like. Now, is that too much flowers? Because we could do like the little birdhouse, and we could do something like this. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Decisions. Of course, we can always leave this for later too. As long as, you know, we get the little gist. Oh my gosh, that just looks so cute. That is so cute. I love this little birdhouse. Oh, live simply. Maybe even that. That is cute. Okay, let's do this. So my question now, do I want to leave a tuck spot back here? Because when we glue this on, let me scoot my album over just a hair so you can see. Because we can glue this on for a tuck spot as well. And I think, let's do it. So let me get this inked. Yeah, here. Ink. This is the fun part, decorating. Of course, I love putting the albums together as well. In fact, I have quite a few albums around here I've never even decorated. I've never even made them public yet. Just because I'm in the mood to create something. All right, so I'm going to put my finger where I don't want the glue to go past. Oh, I forgot to ink the back side. But yeah, there's just times I just feel like I need to create. You know, I should be decorating. One of these days I need to get them all done. That's the life of a crafter. We always see something shiny on the other side. We're like squirrels. You see a nut and we run. All right, so I'm going to go about there. All right. So I'm just going to glue 3 sides, make sure I'm right side up. You're just gluing 3 sides of it. All right. Then kind of estimate it before you stick it down. That way you're not moving, you know, your glue all over the place, okay? Now, if you didn't want that tuck spot, you could stick, a photo mat just like that and have a photo mat on both sides, okay? If you don't want a tuck spot. Now, in the same sense, you can stick a photo mat here and still have this as a tuck spot. You see what I'm saying? So you would just glue where this part is, okay? Don't glue that down to here, and then you still have that tuck spot, okay? And that's what I may do. I kind of like that. All right, these are just my photo mats, and it's with the brown craft paper that I told you that you could purchase at Walmart. It is at least 40-pound paper, and it really could be almost 50. This is what I'm using for my photo mats. I did use, just a second, let me grab it. I did use this ruler here. I'll show you. Okay. So I cut my gift wrap. I'm going to put these pieces here. Let me show you how I cut these. Okay. So I just cut a big piece of the gift wrap paper. Of course, I ironed mine. Okay, so it lays flat. And I just do a whole roll at a time. And then that way I have it. It's all ready to go. It's ironed and everything. So what I do is I stick it on my board. And it doesn't matter if this is lined up or anything. I just want to get my straight line first. Okay. So now I have my straight line. So now I can move this over and I line this up on my grid. And I want my photo mats. These I think I'm going to do 4 1/4 if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's just do them 4. Well, let me shove this up so I can see what I'm going to go 4 1/2. Okay, so I line it up. And you can use any side. These are the We Are Memory Keepers tearing, and I love these. If you would ask me what my favorite scrapbooking tool is, besides my Tim Holtz ruler, I love my Tim Holtz ruler. These are one of my top 3. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 6 different edges, and I will put the link where you could go purchase these on Amazon. And you go through my link. You pay no more for the product, and I do get a small commission if you could order these through my Amazon. And you can order anything off of, you go through my link, order anything, and I get credit for it. Okay, it just helps support my channel. All right. So then, oops, I gotta find my. So then I just line this up again right along my grid. And I don't go over the line, I just go up to it. 4 1/2. 1, 2, 3, 4 1/2. Okay. Stick my ruler on it. Okay. So then what I do is I stick this bottom line right up, you know, just up to it. Just make sure you're straight. Then I use my ruler and I just go up to my line and then tear. Then I want it 6.5. So I got my half. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then put my ruler on it. There we go. Now this other piece I have left, I'm going to line it up here. Okay. And then I'm just going to trim a little bit off. And when you have that, just a little piece like that, you really got to hang on to it. So then this photo mat winds up being, where's my ruler? Oh, there it is. It's almost 6 and almost 4.5. And that don't bother me because, you know, sometimes we can use smaller photo mats. But that's how I do it. Okay. So I thought I'd show you that. And you can make them any size that you want or need, which I will be doing that in this album. Okay, so I'm going to put that here. Now, when you use the gift wrap, I usually try to use double-sided tape to put it down. You can use glue, but I usually, the double-sided tape just looks better. But sometimes, you know, if you get a little more glue than you should, sometimes you can see that. So there's my photo mat. I wish I had just a little bit different saying. Let's look at our sticker sheet. Maybe our sticker sheet might have something I might want. I'd like to get green in it because this has green. So maybe a wording. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. And I'm only going to glue. I'm not going to glue on top of my photo mat. You only want to glue down here. So I just put my fingers to where not to glue past. That's the easiest way I have found to do it. I just put my fingers where it needs to go. Oh, happy days spent together. That's cool. Can we get this in here? There's that. Ooh, let's use a pink. Stay wild and free. Happy days spent together. Love it. So like that. That is cute. Then on the back side, I really think I'm going to do another photo mat. Ooh. What is the size of this? Is that? Oh, let me get my pen and my glue. Is that 4.5 by 6.5 that I done? Yeah, it is. That is really cute. So you'd have to put paper down here first, or, you know, you could use your strips. Oh, that one's not quite long enough. But I think I'm going to put that there. I like that. Yeah, I like that bigger one. So then we'd have that. We'd have to pick out our paper first. And I don't think I want that. Well, does it really? Yeah. Oh, we could. Do we have our wood grain strips? Strips that are left over. What do those look like? I need to get those out because we can use these. We'd have to have something else. I do kind of like that. Let me see. All right, so this piece is, go 8 1/4. We'd have to have a strip of something to go here as well. So we cut this blue. Let's use a strip of blue. So I'm going to cut it at 1/4 of an inch. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, 1/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to cut a blue strip. Okay. And then put our photo mat down. Of course, you don't see much of the blue strip. Really a pink. I don't know, this red. Boy, that'd really bring that out, wouldn't it? Okay, let me cut my strip off. Let's cut a piece of 1/4 inch by 8 1/4. I can't see where my 1/4 inch is. There's my ruler. My numbers are getting so rubbed off, I can't see. Okay, so I'm going to, I hope that's right. Well, I should have done just use that, and that way it would have been right. I like that. Let's do it. Let's ink this. We need to use up these strips. I don't like you having a bunch of scraps left over. All right, so let's get this down. All right. So I'm just going to kind of center it the best I can. All right, there we go. All right, now let's glue this down. I was like, what side do I use? I always do that. I pick a side I want to use, and right before I glue it down, I look at the other side, and most of the time I use the other side. I'm bad about that. All right. Now you can glue this down. I always wished it was just a little bit. So I'm going to get my ruler and see if I can't take a little bit of this off. I'm going to line it up on my grid. I just want to take, let's see, I need to put my ruler over here. We'll see if I can do this. I just want to take off like 1/4 of an inch. I'll have to hold that pretty tight. There. I've done it. There. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Okay. So I'm just going to put my finger here. And I am going to use this. Keep my finger there. See this little corner here. I'm just going to kind of tear it off. Now I'm going to center it. Stick her down. So now we have a tuck spot underneath there. I love that. So now if you wanted to, you could put, you know, an embellishment. Ooh, a butterfly thing. Oh, look at that blue butterfly. Oh, it's almost too big. Maybe this one. No, let's wait. All right. I love that so far. What are we going to put here? Let me look at our paper real quick, see what we got. Ooh, that's pretty. What's on the back side? I like that. I do like it. Okay, I'm going to do it. So 5 1/4 by 8 1/4. Okay, so 5 1/4 by 8 1/4. So I'm going to cut my strip off. And we want to pay attention how we cut this. I don't know if I want that side, if I'd rather have this side, you know, to use somewhere else. I mean, that's beautiful. But to put this somewhere, you're not going to put, excuse me, you know, it'd be hard to put photos over that because that is so beautiful. I think I'd rather have this part here. Okay. So what I say, 5, yep, 5 1/4. Okay, so I'm going to cut this up 5 1/4 by, I think I want to keep this end, so 8 1/4. Ooh, I do like that. That is pretty. Yeah, in the next class, we'll get the waterfall pieces on in the next class. And then we'll see how much room we have. All right, let's stick this down. And I like that we have that belly band. That belly band peeking through, because I'm almost thinking we need the pink to peek through. Where's that belly band? See how that plays? We have just that strip for that belly band, a pink. Because sometimes, you know, you got to pay attention to how your album all comes together. And I think let's do it. So I'm going to go 1.25 inches by 9. 1.25 inches by 9. Okay. 1.25 inches by 9. Okay, so now we turn this back and see how the belly band plays. See that? Beautiful. Love it. Okay, let's stick it down. And on top of this O piece, I think I'm gonna, what's that? I'm gonna come up with, we're gonna use another piece of our wood grain. And here, I'll show, second, let me get this on and I'll show you my thinking. Oh, crapolas. Oh, that was close. All right. Because, where's my little wood grain piece? Well, I don't know what I got on there. But you have wood grain here. When you open up the album, you're going to have wood grain over here. So I'm really thinking we need a piece of wood grain coming out of here. So I may come up with a piece of wood grain to go on top of piece O. So we have our wood grain design right here. You know, that's here, here, and that's going to be over here. I do have the pieces. We're at 30 minutes. I do have all the pieces cut for our waterfall over here. I'm using the wood grain. This is a piece that we had left over that I decided to go ahead and use, and it's going to go here. Then this frame is going to go on top of here, and then acetate, and then I do have the waterfall, which I will show you how, and it's a pocket waterfall, and I will show you that as well. So that's coming up in the next video. I got that all done, so that's coming up. But I'm almost thinking the wood grain, if we cut a piece to go here, we should have some enough left over to go here. So that way we'd have a piece of the wood grain here. Because sometimes you got to pay attention, you know, how the album all lays. I'm trying to pick up another piece of my wood grain just to kind of give you, and then a piece of wood grain there. So that way we kind of had the wood grain kind of staggered across our album. Okay. So I'm hoping when we cut this piece, we'll have enough piece to do this one over here. All right. Boy, I really like that red coming out of there. And now I'm really thinking this blue. I don't know about the gingham. I'm not big on gingham. I never have been. Look how that blue plays into, or even a green. Well, no. I don't know. I like that blue. But that's my thinking. All right. So we need to decorate this in here. No. See, that may be hard. That may be a hard one to play with. Oh. That might be pretty. You know what? Even, well, not against the red. What's on the back side? See, I'm not big on that side at all, but it may work. Actually. That may work too. Okay, let me look here, see if I can see something. Something that works here. Or maybe even just the, oh my gosh, those two pieces of paper work perfect, or this piece of paper works perfect in here. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think that looks nice. Oh, I got my paper upside down. But doesn't that look nice? All right, this might be a good place to stop this. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to cut all these tags. Well, I don't know, because sometimes we can use tags as a pocket even. But I do want to cut all these out. The pieces. Oh, I think that would be too. Nope, that's just too much. All right, I think this is a good place to stop. So in the next class, we'll go ahead and get our waterfall done over here and our cover to go over our waterfall. And then I will determine what we're going to go here. So I think this is a good place to stop. So, well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I hope you are enjoying this tutorial. I'm trying to release a class every day, so that way you can work on it and get it done instead of having to wait, a few days, or, if I get behind. So, all right, that's all I have for you. So we will talk to you in the next class. As always, keep scrapping. Bye-bye.